You might be a homeschooler if it makes sense that July is homeschool month on our channel because, well, you're still doing school in the summer.
Thanks for watching Blimey Cow. This episode is sponsored by Unbound and made possible by viewers like you.
Don't forget to go to our new site, homeschoolwithus.com, and become a member today. If you do it in the month of July, homeschool month, we're going to mail you one of these shirts as a thank you for believing in our mission to give homeschoolers their own social media space on the internet. So do it!
You might be a homeschooler if every single summer you have this confused moment where you look around and you're like, man, why are all my favorite places so busy all of a sudden?
You might be a homeschooler if you know exactly one word in Polish. Usta!
You might be a homeschooler if you liked someone at your co-op and they liked you back and you knew it and everybody else knew it, but you never really dated because you weren't ready to date yet or you weren't allowed.
If your family has spent a fair amount of time over the last couple of years researching how to live off the grid, how to get your social security number removed.
If your family has ever voted third party.
If you actually look forward to homeschool conventions, because let's face it, the booths are really cool.
If seeing your principal and teacher kiss isn't weird, but it is gross, but also they're just so darn cute, you might be a homeschooler.
You might be a homeschooler if you're something of a homeschooler yourself. You might be a homeschooler if you always wash your fruit before you eat it, unless it's organic, in which case you still wash it, but while you do it, you're like, do I really need to be doing this? I mean, I guess people touched it at the store.
You might be a homeschooler if you're a member of the Odyssey Adventure Club, even though you already own physical versions of all the Odyssey episodes.
You might be a homeschooler if you skip the episodes of Little House on the Prairie that are about the adults. Those episodes are boring.
You might be a homeschooler if the only reason you know what weed smells like is because your family shops at Walmart.
If you still miss Carmen. If you've unsubscribed from Netflix in protest at least twice.
If you and your friends have a Wordle group chat and it sometimes gets a little heated in there, you might be a homeschooler.
You might be a homeschooler if you do the mini every day too.
You might be a homeschooler if Minecraft is the only place in the world that makes sense to you anymore.
You might be a homeschooler if you've ever had this conversation.
Wait, homeschooled? I thought that was illegal again. We all went back to school. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, do you live in New York or California or something? You might be a homeschooler if you aren't excited about the new Lord of the Rings show, but you are excited about all the YouTube reactions to the Lord of the Rings show. You might even make one yourself. You might be a homeschooler if Cici's Pizza is the only fast food restaurant that your mom allows you to go to for some reason. Still can't figure that one out.
If you know what the terms passive income and affiliate links mean.
If you've just really been following this Musk Twitter thing and you don't even use Twitter.
If you decided not to date at all during high school, or if you dated every eligible guy in your co-op. Either way, really.
If you put your kids in front of an old VeggieTales video and realize that your child is the same age you were when that video came out. I know that seems oddly specific, but it happened to me this week and I just needed to talk about it. You might be a homeschooler.
You might be a homeschooler if you still watch VHS tapes to this very day because some of the best Christian content was never actually put on DVD during the transition to digital. I mean, my parents, we've transitioned the VHS to a DVD. We actually did it ourselves, but I still keep the VHS because I love how the box looks. You might be a homeschooler if now, more than ever, you'll just stick to the classics, thanks.
You might be a homeschooler if you missed the inner tube.
That's what I've been saying since this whole thing got started. Wait, is this happening? Are we doing this for real?
You might be a homeschooler if your first job was either for Chick-fil-A or for your parents. Those are the only two options.
If you've ever made something using PVC pipes.
If you've ever made something out of old paper towel rolls.
If you're begging your parents to sign up for homeschoolwithus.com so that you can get one of these sweet shirts, seriously, just sign up for the site in July and we'll send you one. Thanks.
You might be a homeschooler.
You might be a homeschooler, that's right. Homeschoolers, are you looking at college right now and saying,
I don't think so, Tim.
Well, believe me, you are not alone. There are a ton of students looking around right now and realizing the honest truth, which is that college is too expensive and much too crazy, and there has to be a better way.
That's why if you do want to go to college, you need to do it with Unbound. Unbound is a Christian project-based education company that specializes in teaching young adults the life, leadership, and professional skills they need to launch into the real world with their faith and finances intact.
Unbound has a program called the Ascend program. It provides students with hands-on experience, coaching, flexible college courses, and Christian leadership training that they need to have a real impact and actually use their college degree once they earn it. They actually invited me to speak at this event several years ago, and it was a lot of fun.
We have Cora, a current first-year Ascend student, to tell you what she's learned through the program here.
In Ascend, I've really been able to learn how being a leader is really important, especially as a believer, that you have to be able to step out and lead even if you don't feel like you're called to be a leader, that you are leading just by action and example through your faith, and just like seeing students step up and lead of their own volition.
Through Ascend, you'll also gain access to a powerful Christian community and network, all while you're pursuing an accredited bachelor's degree through one of Unbound's 6 partner schools. And it's all backed by a job guarantee, meaning that if you successfully complete the Ascend program and you can't find a job, Unbound will refund your tuition in full.
They've extended enrollment, so do not delay in talking to our friends at Unbound. Book a call with the Unbound admissions team today.
For more information on how to use your education in the real world and to book that call, visit beunbound.us/BlimeyCow. Again, that's beunbound.us/BlimeyCow.
No, homeschooling, it's actually been around for like a while. Like,
really?
like over 40 years.
That can't
Yeah.
be true. I didn't know that. I wasn't taught that. That
No.
can't be true.
What do you think all these like child actors, how do they do school? It's normal for them, it's normal for us too.
Just, do you want to go out on a date?
No. What?
I'll pay for your movie ticket. I heard Top Gun Maverick is sick. I've actually seen it with another girl. Come on, let's just go. Why not?